So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Tries a shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Cazorla. Can he latch onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cazorla crosses. Towering header! It's hit the upright. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Space for him to turn and look. That's going across goal. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cazorla plays it short. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that's a clever-looking... Terrific effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Oh, well played, well played. Cazorla with the clearance. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drama affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Bailly. And it's Cazorla. Played out to the left flank. He's got away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Ball is over the line. Lovely bit of skill. Kamavinga. And a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oviedo are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Not the most accurate pass. He's found space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cazorla. That has not gone well. Senesi. Van Dijk. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kane. Kane ploughing through the middle. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He has a chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Son Heung-min, and he's had it nicked away. Cazorla.
Madrid truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Son Heung-min.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's very neat. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Messi. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So they have it all to do again.
Madrid really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end, but it has to be said neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Second period then underway. Son Heung-min. Throw in. And it's Messi. And this is Kane. And he was quick to react. That's put paid to the danger. Kamavinga. And here's Son Heung-min. Messi. Now it's Kane. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Madrid are down to 10 men. No, that's been intercepted. Bailly. Cazorla. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely weighted ball. Cazorla. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. That has been slung wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Has a look and plays it forward. Senesi is looking wide, looking for the run. And it's Cazorla. And he welcomes it in. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Son Heung-min. It's a good run he's making out on the left. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. And he's making progress on the ball. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Oviedo choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Madrid benefiting from an own goal. You'll hear them complaining. And he's managed to get free. Kamavinga, he's found some space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, this is a... Kamavinga! Goal! goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Kane, just eases him off the ball. Cazorla, it's a really well-measured ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's going wide left. He's picked his way through, and it's played in, and that is expertly dealt with. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here, and are firmly in control at 3-1. And it's Kane. He shifted it to the flank. Robertson.
That was lovely, that.
Lovely feet. Camavinga. And this is Kane. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Oviedo are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
El dorsal 23 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 20. Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, good spread. And that's definitely not his best. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min running at top gear. Son Heung-min. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He is through here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Camavinga, that's destined for the flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's been played through. A lot of space ahead of him. Chance! And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Dendoncker spread it left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great ball if he can get there. He's found some space. Bain. Oh no, what has happened here? 5 minutes to add. Dendonka. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid win it, and it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So that's got things underway. Son Heung-min. Messi. And here's Kane. He's not got that quite right. And it's Son Heung-min.
That's good play from him.
Son Heung-min. That's very neat. Oh, nice touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good take, and is he in? Gavi. Yamal. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Both sides exercising caution for now. Now it's Lewandowski. Now who's going to be first to this? Ferran Torres. And he's managed to get free. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Senesi. Robertson. Referee's given a throw.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And it's Rashford. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This looks promising. Camavinga. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's delightful. Caught offside that time. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Camavinga! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Played out to the left flank. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's in a great position here. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Gavi. Valde, he's picked his way through. Gavi. Now, can they get it? And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Marcó en el minuto 34 el dorsal 20.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Camavinga. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Camavinga. And it's Robertson. Lovely bit of skill. Robertson. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ferran Torres, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Nice control. Messi. That's tidy. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Madrid trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Now it's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position, showing good feet. And it's Messi. That is lovely. Rashford does really well to win the ball there. And this is Kane, steaming on goalwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Kane, spread to the right. Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Madrid looking to get level. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Marcó en el minuto 62 el dorsal 20.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Who saw this coming? Madrid have come back from the very brink. Ah, such a clever touch. Now this could be a chance. And this is Messi. Messi! And a goal! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's found space here. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. Gavi. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Camavinga. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Martin. And Balde. Balde making good progress. Camavinga. Ferran Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. It's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Son Heung-min. Distributed tidily. And here's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space. Oh, that's a very decent ball. He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
El dorsal 19 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 10.
They're back on the ball again. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Messi. Oh, it's come loose.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yamal gets into a good position. Crossed in again. Impressive jump. And one more try. And again. And he's found the net. We thought they were done, but never say never. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pedri. Fermin. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Valencia have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Things already rolling. That's Guerra. Rioja. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found a way through. He is just caressing the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Yamal. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Messi, showing great feet there. That is good strength. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in a great position here. Javi Guerra unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lopez. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Yamal, looking for the run. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Pepelu spots it and intercepts. A chance! Goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rodriguez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal ventures forward. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rodriguez. Threads one in. Messi. Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Rodriguez wins the duel this time. Diego Lopez. Now it's Duro. No, that's been intercepted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold looking to add to his goal.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Madrid with the corner. They're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Madrid can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Javi Guerra. Nunez. He's found a way through. Tries to pass it through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tarega. Javi Guerra is herring after that one. Now it's Rioja. He's shifting through the gears here. Robertson. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Madrid come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Away we go again. Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's under a lot of pressure there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Kane must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Yamal. It's a good run down the right.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries one from range. Corner number 2 then. There's the header! He doesn't look too happy with that. Van Dijk. Robertson. Son Heung-min. That is good progress on the left.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Son Heung-min. He is through here. Still just a single goal between the sides. It's Kane! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado por el dorsal 15.
Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Yamal. And it's Camavinga. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Jesus Vasquez. And he's managed to get rid. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Camavinga running with the ball. Yamal. Yamal! Off the post! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Valencia making further changes here, and in quick succession. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. That's going wide left. Dimitrievski breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Messi. That's good play. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Rodriguez. He's in plenty of space here. Rodriguez really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
El dorsal 6.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And it's Messi. Yamal does well to get it back. Camavinga. spread it left. Son Heung-min.
Oh, really well played.
Nice control. Pinches it off him. Correa, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vázquez.
Habrá 3
Messi.
minutos de descuento.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Not where it came from.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Diego Lopez. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. Alexander-Arnold claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Madrid really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.